This is Will Kennedy from the Santa Clara City Council, and I'm talking about the reasons that I oppose Measure J. And I'm going through the top 10 reasons that I've prepared and which is available at santaclaraplaysfair.org. Right now I'd like to talk about the sixth reason. Now you may have seen many flyers from the 49ers, and most of them say that the stadium will bring $249 million per year of economic activity to the region. I want to talk about that a little bit. Well, first of all, what is economic activity? That is not money that the city can spend. It's not money that we can use to build a fire station or pay our police officers. It is just money changing hands between businesses. Now that's a good thing, of course. We like economic activity. It's what makes our economy go. But if you read the language carefully, it's $249 million of economic activity to the region. So the question is, well, what does it do for Santa Clara? That's what we're most interested in, because Santa Clara is the only city paying for the stadium. Well, the 49ers hired a consultant to do a report on this, and they came back and they said, well, the Santa Clara will experience $85 million of economic activity. Well, the city had its own consultants, and they did a kind of a checkup on these numbers. And it turns out that that $85 million of economic activity was actually less. It was about half of that. And the reason that the 49ers were saying $85 million is because they were lumping together the economic activity from the training center, which is about $45 million, with the stadium, which is $41 million. Now, if you just caught those numbers I just said, the training center, which the 49ers already have in Santa Clara, was projected to, or does create $45 million of economic activity. The stadium, if we build it, would generate less than that. So you can see that the stadium really doesn't create as much economic activity as you would think, because it's only used a few days a year. The existing training center does more. But still, $41 million seems like a lot, doesn't it? I mean, $41 million is a big number. But what is that really? Because these numbers, once you start talking in the millions, don't really make sense unless you compare them to something else. And the number that you should compare it to, besides the training center, which we've already done, is how much economic activity do we already have in the city of Santa Clara? Well, it turns out that that $41 million of economic activity is one one-thousandth of the economic activity that we already have in the city. So it's going to grow our economy 1/1000th. Now you'll hear a lot of talk about, well, this stadium is an economic stimulus package for the city. Well, it's really not. It's just a drop in the bucket, a very, very small drop. And the main reason is because the stadium is used so infrequently. Now, just by comparison, if we look at the Yahoo campus, which is coming to Santa Clara, that's going to generate billions of dollars in economic activity. 10,000 employees, all of the products that Yahoo generates at no cost to the city of Santa Clara. Absolutely no cost. We don't have to operate their building. We don't have to we don't have to write them a check so they can help build their building. They take 100% of the loss. That's the type of economic activity that I believe the city of Santa Clara should be looking for. So that's the sixth reason why I oppose this Measure J.